Hey everyone, today we have the story of the Transfiguration. 6 days later, Jesus took Peter, James, and John and brought them to the top of a very high mountain where they were alone. He was transformed in front of them. His clothes were amazingly bright, brighter than if they had been bleached white. Elijah and Moses appeared and were talking with Jesus. Peter reacted to all this by saying, "Rabbi, it's good we're here. Let's make 3 shrines, one for you, one for Moses, and one for Elijah." He said this because he didn't know how to respond, for the 3 of them were terrified. And a cloud overshadowed them, and a voice spoke from the cloud, "This is my son, whom I dearly love. Listen to him." Suddenly, looking around, they no longer saw anyone with them except Jesus. Who is this guy? All right, that's kind of been the question through all of Mark's gospel. As Jesus has been teaching, casting out demons, healing, stopping storms, right? Whether it's disciples or other, they're always asking that in some way. And we saw just before this, that's a question that Peter answered, right? You're the Messiah, you're the Christ. But Peter, even though he got the words right, he got the title right, we see that he misunderstands exactly what that means. He didn't understand the job description, that the Christ suffers, is crucified, and is raised. And so this scene here, the Transfiguration, occurs, I think, in this place to show that Jesus is who he says he is, who they, at least say he is. It's confirmed by the way he's transformed into this like Gandalf the White type clothing. It's confirmed by the presence of Moses and Elijah, who are stand-ins for the law and the prophets. And then, most importantly, it's confirmed by the voice of God. There are only 2 times in the gospel when God speaks, at Jesus' baptism and here. And both times, it's pretty similar. God identifies Jesus as his beloved son. Except here, he adds, "Listen to him." So why would God need to say that at this point? Well, like Peter, we have to be asked if we believe what we say when we call Jesus Lord. Saying the words is one thing, actually living them out is another. Do we really trust, really and truly, that if we take up our cross every day, that is the best, truest way to live? That is what will actually change the world? Turning the other cheek, forgiving others, laying down our weapons, loving our enemies. I mean, honestly, I don't want to do most of that. That sounds like a chore. But if Jesus is Lord, then we do need to listen to him, to trust that he really does know the best way to be human. Again, like Peter, we may be terrified about what Christ calls us to. We may not know how to respond sometimes. But if you've seen who Jesus really is, and I hope you have, how can we not listen to our Lord?